Welcome to My Sheer Beauty. This is episode 1. I'm so excited and I just can't wait to share my heart, share this journey with you. Thank you so much for joining and coming on to watch, and I hope that in the end you'll continue and you'll want to be a part of what Sheer Beauty is all about. So let's get started. Ugh. Hold on. My nails are wet. I have lip gloss on. My hair's attached to my lips, so I gotta figure myself out. But hey, welcome to My Sheer Beauty. Thanks for joining. Today it's the first episode, so I'm just gonna be explaining who I am, what this is, why you're here, because you're probably thinking why am I here? What am I watching? But I'll explain it all later as we continue. But I just want to also explain and disclose that I'm in my backyard. This is why I love being in my backyard, because I love just sitting outside, sitting in the sun. The backyard is basically my office / my sanctuary. My husband and I live here in our house, and he has an office inside. We both work at home. We are entrepreneurs and we are building a business of our own. We help others build businesses. I'm adventuring into the beauty YouTube kind of community, which is really exciting. But yeah, so we're in my backyard. You can see my little flamingo light. I'll try to get a better shot. Do you see it? It's pretty cute. My mom gave it to me because she loves me, and when she sees the flamingo light she thinks of me, I guess. I don't know. But so she gave that to me, and just so you know, as we continue through these videos, it's not gonna be just me. I'm gonna have a lot of people with me just sharing their heart for beauty and what they see and how they function in beauty. And hopefully throughout time, the background will be cuter. This is just the first one, so give me grace. I give myself grace, and I'm not ashamed of it. So let's get started. Okay, so I wanted to share my story and what My Sheer Beauty is all about and how it came to be. As I'm doing that, for you to get to know me better, what better way than to go through my own makeup bag? All right, so my name is Britt Mediana. I should have said that in the beginning, but we're here. So my name is Britt Mediana. I am newly married. My husband and I got married in October 2016. So we're still figuring life out, and it's been amazing. It's been an incredible journey. I am originally from San Diego. So I was born in Burbank, moved to San Diego with my family when I was about 3 years old. I'm the youngest of 4. Grew up in San Diego my whole life, and then I get married. The number one thing I always said is that I would never move to LA, and here I am. I live in LA with my husband. We are towards Long Beach. We're 10-15 minutes from Long Beach, which is awesome. Super close to the ocean, but not so close to where it's crazy and you get weird people on your front porch. So I love it. It's amazing. Yeah, so I grew up in San Diego, and when I was in high school, I personally just really wanted to help people. I just had a heart for people, and so I figured, hey, why not get a career or degree in psychology, because I love people and how they function. I love social behaviors. I love just picking apart the brain and neuroscience. I love it all. But really quickly, I learned my first college class of psychology that I'm not cut out for academics. So I was I won't do this right now. Let's just skip the psychology. How else can I help people and love on them? So I decided to be in the beauty industry. I wanted to go to cosmetology school. I looked into so many schools in San Diego, but they were just so expensive, and I'm such a cheap person, and I was I can't quite wrap my head around paying $20,000 to go to school for 12 to 18 months and not making money after school and then having like student loans, and I just couldn't justify it. So I sat with a friend of mine who went to makeup school up here in LA called Mud Academy, and she told me, she sat me down, she's like, hey, if you want to get into the beauty industry, then you should get a job now in the beauty industry so that you can get trained and you can make money at the same time, and you can find out if it's something you actually want to do. So I jumped on that advice when I was 21, turning 22. That's when I decided to get a job at a makeup counter. I applied to every single makeup counter I could find. MAC, Nordstrom's, Benefit, Bare Minerals, like you name it, I applied for it, and I had no experience whatsoever. I remember some of the requirements was you had to have a portfolio. So I called my friend Jody, who was so sweet and so kind for doing this, but I was like, hey, I need someone, I'm gonna do your makeup real quick and I'm gonna take photos. I had my own little SLR because I took photography in high school, so I was like, I can do this, it's totally fine. So I literally like just sat my friend down in my bathroom, didn't think about lighting. I did just like one eyeshadow look on her, didn't even do like a wing liner, like I didn't really do foundation, like it was just so amateur, but I took photos of her, and I don't even have the photos anymore, thank God, but they were so horrible, and I printed them up on just paper and I turned it in with my application to these places, and I'm like, hey, bye, hope you call me, and they never called me. So out of all of the places I applied, Sephora was the only one that actually called me back. And I'd never heard of Sephora before. I'm telling you, I live so cheap. Like I shop at thrift stores, 99-cent store. Like I bought all my makeup from Target, or I think I wore Bare Minerals for a couple of years just because I heard it was good for you. So I had no idea what Sephora was, and when I walked in, I was like, oh, what is this? It's magic. It is like a woman's heaven. It's phenomenal. And I got so excited, so I got the job. I started at the register, and I was so adamant, like I want to be putting makeup on people, and I want to engage with the clients. Like that's my goal. And so for 6 months, I got hired in October, like right after Halloween, or right before Halloween. And the next 6 months I was adamant, I trained myself, because they don't really train you to move on to the floor at the time. This was back in like 2012, I think. So the system or the structure of Sephora was very different than what it is now. It was like seniority was priority. So if you were new and if you started at the bottom, it took you forever to even get on the floor, and then from there it took you forever to get certified. It wasn't like this, oh yeah, you can do makeup, sure, come on. It was like a grueling process. And so I remember I would stay home after work and just like I would write down products, or I'd write down brand names, or I'd write down things that I would hear, like contouring, or like crease, or you know, whatever. And I would research it, look it up, learn it on my own, and then try every minute I could at Sephora when I was working. I would be like, hey, can I do a color match on this client, like really quick? I just want to learn. And so they would let me. And so I grew really fast. In 6 months, I was able to be on the floor as a consultant, and I loved skincare, I loved fragrances, I loved the makeup. It was like my world was just awesome. Like I was loving life. And so anyways, then I got certified through Sephora. So I was at Sephora for about 4.5 years, almost 5. And there was a moment to where I was like, you know what? This isn't quite, like, I need to do more. So at the time, I was a beauty advisor. So I was at the beauty studio taking appointments, and I was like doing full-on makeup consultations. I was also what they call a DIC, where you like manage shifts, kind of like a shift manager. So every once in a while I would have like all our numbers that we'd have to hit, and I'd be like running around the store, helping people, helping clients, helping co-workers, like in the back, in the front, at the register, like whatever. I was also the visual coordinator, so I was in charge of all the window displays, all of the like everything. When we got new product in, I had to change it all. I was also the operations assistant, so I was like in the back room breaking down boxes, stocking product. I was there from 7 a.m. till like 2 or something crazy, so I did a lot, but it just felt like I needed to do more, or maybe it was like a different avenue, so I quit, and I pursued freelancing. And so I partnered with a friend who had her own like bridal team, and I was a freelance makeup artist for her for about 2 years and worked a lot. Got to go to a lot of beautiful venues. I was a part of a lot of wonderful weddings, and it was so amazing. I learned so much. I learned more that I love just making women feel beautiful. So from there, and it wasn't so much about the product anymore, it was more about like what I'm able to do and my craft and my skill. So from there, John and I, my husband, start dating. He's a videographer and a photographer, and so he would call me up and I would do music video shoots with him or do photo shoots with him up in LA. And so I had like such a broader view of makeup artistry at this point, and but I couldn't shake the fact that every time I did someone's makeup, they would always say, hey, take me home, or I want to take you home, I need you every day, or I could never do this myself, or just like there was always a comment of how they don't feel like they could ever feel this beautiful ever again without me. And in my head, I'm like, it's not that hard. Like, it's really not. It just took me time, and the only difference that I have is that I can do what I do to multiple different face shapes, skin tones, skin types. Like, I know how to figure you out, but if you just knew your skin, knew your face, knew your lifestyle, then you could do this too, and it's not that difficult. So I got this like thing in my heart, and it really started when I started in the makeup industry, the beauty industry, back in 2012. Started there because I heard a lot of stories when I worked at Sephora from women that would come in, but as I grew in my artistry, I was just like, you know what, there has to be something available for women to teach them how to really own their beauty, how to really feel confident in creating it themselves and not sticking to the cookie cutter outline, or not going on YouTube and finding a beauty guru who uses 20 million products at once and it's like, you have to use this specific brow pencil and this specific, brush and all this stuff. It was in my heart to really start something for women who were everyday, real women, who just really wanted to own their beauty and feel confident instead of walking into Sephora like, don't talk to me, I'm just gonna like grab this product and go. It was so sad. And then once I helped them, or once I gave them some insight to what I knew and the knowledge that I had, they were like, oh, okay, so maybe it's not that hard, and they'd come back and give me feedback and be like, this was great, or how do I fix this? And so that's what I'm here for. That's what Sheer Beauty is all about. It is all about having women or people who have the knowledge and sharing it with everyone. Whether it's with makeup and beauty, or if it's just simply learning how to cook, or creating something like a beautiful home, or a beautiful wall with fun paintings and creative stuff. Like, I'm not a creative person at all. I don't call myself a creative, but other people think I am. So here we are. So all I'm doing is creating a space for women to share the knowledge that they have, the passions that they have, and extend it out to everyone who wants to receive it and wants to bring it into their lives so that they feel confident in doing it on their own. That's why I'm also creating this channel, is because I need people to teach me. I need people to encourage me and to tell me that, hey, it's okay if you don't know how. I'm gonna give you my tips and tricks, and you can make it your own any way that you want. So this is for me, it's selfish, but it's also for you, because I know in this society, a society of social media, where our communities and our engagement are online mostly than it is in person, So, and I know being in the beauty industry, I myself get caught up when I'm on Instagram or even YouTube and I see these YouTube beauty gurus who are like, I have all these products, I get it all for free, or you know, I have my own line and my own lipstick, and I'm just like, I want that too, like I suck at life. But the reality is like, that's their hustle, that's what they're doing, that's them, and I need to be in my lane and create what I am designed to create, and just focusing on what's in my life and my passions. And I believe that's for you too. Like, you have something special, you have something to offer this world, you have something to give, and you build, and you were created for something more than just your life. And I believe that hopefully this channel will help you and inspire you to do so. That's like kind of how My Sheer Beauty came about. My Sheer Beauty, what does it mean? So I love Jesus, and back in 2012 I was, you know, reading the Bible, and in Psalms 105, I believe, like Psalms 100 verse 5, it says, for God is sheer beauty, and then there's like more after it, but that line, for God is sheer beauty, this is the Message version. It just like resonated with me so much, because like, yeah, we know God's the creator and he's beautiful and magnificent and all these things, but the phrase God is sheer beauty, it just like made me stop, and I was like, whoa, what is sheer beauty? Like, I've never heard that before. I don't even know what that means. And so I just took the two words and like split them up, and sheer meaning transparent or vulnerable or exposed, like sheer, right? And then beauty, which is beauty. So I figured, what a concept to have like a beauty that's transparent. And that's what this is all about, is us taking our beauty and who we are designed to be, the things that make us beautiful, the things that we see as beautiful, and being transparent about it, being real about it, and raw and organic and authentic, and just encouraging in that, and just for you to know that you're not alone. There's a, what's it called? There's a trash can. So I'm gonna wait until it goes. So yeah, that's just my heart. My heart is to empower, educate, and equip, empowering all of us women to just be confident in who we are, educate you on, you know, sharing the things that I know or sharing the things that someone else knows, and giving you the education you need to be confident in it, and then to equip you with the tools that you need to be confident in whatever it is as well. So thank you for participating and joining, and it's gonna be a great season, a great journey, and I'm finally excited to make this happen. I'm gonna have my coffee just to keep me alive, because I can't function or live without my coffee. So, all right, on to getting to know me. This is my personal makeup bag. Like, it's one of those like gnarly heavy duty things, right? Where there's like compartments, and it has a little handle, and there's like little pockets. It's just intense, which is what I need, I guess. So let's get started. I have the NYX. I say NYX. Sometimes I say NYX, but I don't know what the right way is for. But the NYX, it's the Wanderlust. I'm not even gonna try to say it, but it's in French. It's the London palette though. And so it looks like this. Ooh, look at me and my microphone. But it has like really warm colors, and it's really pretty. The colors are really pigmented, which is what I love about them. And so they last forever, and I'm obsessed with that. This is also my favorite palette. It's my go-to. I wear it almost every single day, or at least one color every day. But this is the Pixie palette by It's Judy Time. It's Judy Time is amazing. She's one of our dear friends. Benji is her husband, and he's one of John's dear friends, so we love them so much. Actually, side note, I have to give props to Benji because not too long ago, it was like a month ago or so, John was filming with Benji and Sean from Video Influencers. We were in San Diego and we were having breakfast, and Benji was just asking me like, hey, what are you doing? Are you still doing makeup? Like, what's life like? And I'm like, I'm not really doing makeup anymore because I'm, you know, we're building our business, so I'm not pursuing freelance makeup artistry. So he was like, well, why? I'm like, I don't know. I don't have an answer. I don't know. And he was just asking me questions and making me think. And he's like, well, what about YouTube? And I'm like, I don't like YouTube. I don't want to do it, even though you guys do it and you're great and you support it and you're awesome. I was just so scared. And so after talking to him, he made me so convicted about doing this. And I'm like, dang, okay. All right, well, if Benji thinks I can do it, then maybe I can. So here we are, Benji. Because of you, this is happening, and I just want to thank you for your inspiration and your motivation. Otherwise, I would not be doing this. So that's a little side note, but this is my favorite palette. I wear it every day. It's awesome. Again, really warm tones, really beautiful colors, really soft colors, and I absolutely love it. So that's my palette. That's in my bag. This is NYX again. This is their correcting palette. It has all the colors. It's yellow, green, purple, peach, darker peach, and then like a brown. This is great for color correcting. So if you have redness, if you have under dark circles, which I do all the time, this is a perfect go-to. This is my Pixie setting spray. It's the Makeup Fixing Mist. Hold on. Makeup Fixing Mist. It's a rose water and green tea. It's amazing. You shake it up and you just spray it on. It's refreshing. I spray it on after my makeup, so it just kind of settles and keeps it like soft and hydrated. This is my NYX Beauty Blender. I like it because it has a flat side. It's not rounded all the way. So there's that guy. Man, I have so many things in here. Okay, so here's some lip products. I got this for Christmas from my mom. I don't even know where she got it, but it's just like a lip balm. It smells like peppermint and vanilla, so it's pretty good. It's really nice. Yeah, that one's awesome. This, again, NYX. I don't know, maybe because they're cheap and I'm a cheap person, but NYX, this is the Pump It Up Lip Plumper Gloss, which is awesome. I'm wearing this right now actually with this one. This is Kiko. Maybe I'll draw it on if you can see it. You can see the color is really pretty. It's very natural. But this is the Kiko Milano Enigma lipstick in number 2. So I'm wearing this and this together because it's just very simple, really natural. This is my foundation. One of them. It's the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Longwear Foundation with SPF 20, and the color is 100 or ivory. So this is it. It comes in like a wand, which is what I love. Oh my gosh, I love anything that I don't have to put on the back of my hand. So anything that can keep me from doing that is perfect. This is really well loved. It's really dirty, but it's the AJ Crimson Loose Setting Powder. This I will like take and put under my eyes. I don't bake, but I'll like compress it under my eyes with like a kabuki brush, and it's so fine that it doesn't cake up and it's not heavy, and it's just perfect. This is another foundation I have. It's called NS Minerals. This is the Mariah color. It's a mineral foundation. It is amazing, you guys. I'm almost gone, or it's almost out. I'm savoring this thing because I love it so much, but it's one of my favorite all-time products because it stays so well and it actually smooths out my skin. When I wear liquid foundation, I have a lot of texture, so I have to have a lot of product. with the NS Minerals, I only use this. Like, I don't need a bunch of product other than that and concealer. Like, that's all I need. I have the NS Minerals Natural Eye Primer, which is great. Again, like, my skin has texture, my eyes have texture. So my eyes need as much help as they can get. This primer is amazing because it's super smooth and it's like brightening. I don't know what's in it, but it's amazing and I love it. So there's that. This is the blush that I use, which is Kiko. It's like a really pretty soft pink. It's just number 109. It's called Soft Touch Blush. This is NS Minerals. This is their bronzed mineral formula. I like to use this. So what I'll do, I have, oh my goodness, I have 4 different versions of bronzers. So I have the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, which is just a matte bronzer. You can see that. This is the NS Minerals. This is in Latte, the Latte Foundation. I love this as a matte bronzer as well. I also have the stick, Matte Quick Stick. So one side is a highlighter and the other side is a bronzer. So when I'm wearing liquid foundation, what I'll do is I will either use this first and then put powder on top, or I'll put powder on and then use one of these. But what I do is I contour with one of these, so the stick, because it's creamy, the Too Faced or the NS Minerals, depending on how much color I want. And then I'll use the bronze, because it has a slight shimmer. I'll use the bronze just to kind of like dust on the sides and just kind of create a diffused look, which is really pretty. So yeah, that's what I do. This is my highlighter. I've had this for like 4 years now. It's Laura Mercier. When it first came out, this is the Highlight 1. Like, it still has my Sephora number on the back because I got it as gratis at Sephora, but it is so beautiful and I still use it and I love it. So like ethereal. I have Kiko, the Summer 2.0 Highlight Drops, which is really pretty. It's like a rosy tone. Whew, we're getting close, guys. Come on. Okay, this is the NS Minerals Mineral Blush in Sahara. This one's gorgeous. And then I have the NYX HD Studio Correcting Concealer. This one's good. I just do it underneath my eyes. I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. NS Minerals Shadow Duo. So this one is in Sugar and Love. And there's only 2 ingredients, mica and iron dioxide. And then the pigment color. So if you're ever curious about what's in your eyeshadows or in your product, you should look. This only has 2 ingredients, but I love it because it's a duo pack. You can use it wet or dry. They're awesome, really good for on the go. I have, let's see, liners. So I have the Essence I Love Punk Jumbo Liner. This is Rimmel. This is just the nude eyeliner. It's waterproof. So there's that guy. It's retractable, which is what I love. I hate sharpening things. This is MAC. It's called Bloody Bear or Boldly Bare Lip Pencil. I've had this forever. Forever, literally. And then this is a Stigma eyeliner pencil in Nutmeg. I'm wearing this right now. Just like smudged out. I love it. Mascara. So I have my Tarte. I need a new eyelash curler, clearly, because I don't even know if they sell this anymore. It's so old. But I have the eyelash curler. It's like pearls. It's so cute. And then this is the Maybelline. Everyone knows this mascara. The green top and the pink bottle. The Great Lash. I barely use this because I'm not a huge fan. I'm a mascara snob. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of it, so I don't use it ever. But I do love the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. It's like the cheaper version of Better Than Sex, which I'm obsessed with, so this is really good. I use like 2 coats of this guy. I have my Britt, Burberry Britt Sheer perfume. I love this because it's also my name. And then I have the Cetaphil moisturizer lotion in the travel size. So there's that. And then my jade roller, guys. It's the best thing in the world. I keep this with me all the time. I'll usually do it at night before I go to bed. I heard, my friend actually just told me there's an airplane going by. My friend told me that she uses hers with essential oil. She'll like put essential oil on it or something and roll it on her face. And I was like, what? That sounds awesome. Like, it sounds so relaxing, like at a spa or something. And then I keep tools. I keep like scissors, clippers. I have these guys, the little shavers. You get your little chin hairs. Boss. And then I have like bobby pins and my little, what's it called? Sharpener. So there you go. You just went through my makeup bag, super personal, and have seen all the million products that I carry with me at all times. Thank you so much for Thank you so much for watching My Sheer Beauty. I'm excited for this journey. Like I said, this is episode 1, so who knows where it's gonna go. But we're just gonna strap on and see what happens, and I hope to see you on the next episode. Thank you for watching again. Go ahead and share this video, like it, leave a comment. If there's anything you want to say, like, leave a comment, don't be shy, and we will catch you next time. Bye.